To start off April, my family wanted to go to vacation in Virginia. But oh boy, crazy stuff happened there. Stay tuned because this video gets even crazier as you watch the video. And some changes about my facial features. So just watch this video. It's going to be a really great video. And I hope you enjoy it. So my family was planning on going to vacation in Virginia. That was a bad idea because it was a family of 5. Me and my 2 sisters and my parents. It would be hard to fit us in a car. But we still packed and we were ready to roll. I needed 2 suitcases since I had a lot of stuff and an extra bag because, I like to pack a lot of stuff. But my mom got a whole big briefcase, so yeah. And here's the thing. We had to all fit in the car, and eventually we put our stuff in there, and we got in the car. My dad was driving it, and eventually we were off. We started moving. We were on the road, and there was a lot of traffic, but still, we were on the road, and it did take a long time, but we were ready. And at one moment when we were driving, we saw this pathway, and it was this area, just like a railway, a highway, but the highway was underwater. So there's a big tunnel, a tunnel, and you drove under it, and it was underwater. That's terrifying, although you're safe, so you're fine. So we were kind of exhausted, sweating. It took a while, and we were so exhausted because it was 2 hours, so much traffic, so much time had gone by, and it was crazy. We were all so tired, and we just wanted to go back home. But we had to go. We had the plan. We spent a lot of money on this, so we had to go. This was our only moment. And at one point, I had to pee. So we had to find an area to pee, but we were on a busy road, so it took a while for us to find a resting area where you have to pee. So, that was fun. But eventually, my dad found this rest area around the corner, and it was a normal rest area. It had a bathroom, it had a vending machine, and it was just a big area, a rest area. And I finally got to go to the bathroom. So thanks, Dad, for that. It was really helpful. And we also took a break because my legs were so, painful because of all the waiting inside of the car. It was just, crazy in there. It was insane. And eventually, we made it to the place we were staying. We just made it to the place. It took 7 hours just to get there, man. Oh my goodness, I'm exhausted just by telling this story, man. It was just terrible. But eventually we checked in and we got our new hotel room. It was kind of a really nice place. I was really enjoying it. I came to the check-in too. And eventually we went to Chick-fil-A for dinner, and I got this delicious Chick-fil-A sandwich and mac and cheese, which was delicious. It felt so good because I haven't eaten so long. It was just the best feeling I've ever felt in my entire life. And eventually we went back to our place and saw our hotel room. We rested there. I was so happy, and I just, rested there. I was so happy. It was just crazy. And here are pictures, by the way. Some pictures of the way that are pretty cool, right? This is proof that I actually got there and, went there and stuff. Ooh, yeah. It was very exhausting, let me tell you. Honestly, I'm shocked that he made it that long. And we got to go to the pool, too. And we even subscribed to the channel. How good can you get? We subscribed to Unknown Animations. Come on. Then we went to sleep. I was exhausted for the day. I was happy. And that was only the first day. It only just begun. Just begun. So that was sick. That was good for the first day. And the next day, we went to Williamsburg, which is a place, like a historical place that teaches you about history, which is very cool, and I was really excited to go. But we never went there before, so we were very confused on what to do. It was a huge place, so we just got on a train, like a bus or something, and we just went everywhere we can go. And we went to 3 places in total, which is good enough for a part of a video, and this video we're gonna do. The first one was the
public jail,
which had a terrifying backstory. So listen to this and don't have nightmares. So the public jail was a place, I think it was like the 1800s, where pirates were hung. They were hung in dark rooms, stuck there. They were hung on chains and just died. And we also saw this historical place called the Capitol, which is, I guess, the capital of Virginia. And there was this cool man in a costume. I guess he was trying to be like a fake man from that time. But he was talking about the history of Virginia, the history of the Capitol. And it was pretty interesting. Okay? It was pretty interesting. And it was just cool. And I'm like, wow, I don't live here, but this is pretty cool. Anyways, so the last place was a court place, like a court. I think it was like to reenact like the 1870s or something. And they picked people to volunteer, and they called on me. I was like, this is gonna make a great video. So I was like one of the volunteers doing it, and my dad was the sheriff. So he was probably the main role of the whole entire thing. He was the sheriff. He was a volunteer too. He got a bigger role than me, and I was kind of jealous. So wow, my dad was the sheriff. And we played a little game. It was like a pretend like court thing. It was like a mini game. And eventually we just left to get some food. And guess what I got? Mac and cheese. I got delicious mac and cheese. Trust me, I have a mac and cheese obsession. If you ever cook mac and cheese, keep it as far away from me as possible, okay? And I also went in the pool. But that's when it takes a turn. You see, I was diving underwater and I went too deep. So here's the thing. I smashed my tooth against the pool floor. That's a little ouchy. And that's the dark turn of the story. And my tooth was cracked, so it was just a chipped tooth. It's so weird. Oh my goodness, I just had a chipped tooth. I swear it's not fake. I had a chipped tooth. And here are some pictures to prove it. This is what I look like now. I look like a country person. Oh my gosh, I'm a country person. And no, you cannot mock me. And when I woke up the next morning, I was sick. So that was the worst day of vacation. Chipped tooth and sickness. So at the end of Tuesday, I got a chipped tooth. And at the start of Wednesday, I was sick. I had a stomach bug. What a good way to have a vacation. Am I right? But the next day, I was feeling better, and we went to an amusement park called Busch Gardens, and it had all these rides and food. And I feel like the scariest one was a purple one where it went so high you could see the whole entire park. There were other ones that are pretty scary, like this one that went super fast. And another one that it went into a tunnel that was pitch black and you could not see where you're going. And there were huge drops. So those were pretty scary, huh? I feel like it was still fun though. Honestly, in my opinion, I liked those rides. And on Friday, we went shopping in some towns. And we bought some pretty cool stuff. We also bought some food. And that was a pretty good day. I mean, nothing bad happened. We just shopped for a bunch of stuff, and it was pretty fun. And then on Saturday, as our final day, we packed our stuff up and we left. And we found out that Virginia was a great place after all, and you should definitely take a vacation there. Just don't dive to the bottom of a pool. Anyways, peace. I'm off to make a new video. What a video! That took a long time! Wow, that was a long video. And, yeah, that was a pretty fun vacation if you ask me. Maybe I'll make more videos about vacations I had. Yeah. Maybe try subscribing. We're pretty close to 70 subscribers. So let's do this. We're also pretty close to 100 subscribers, which I'll make a video about if we hit it. You see, it's gonna take a bit long for that though. So it's gonna take a while, but I just have to hit 100 subscribers. Please, guys, we're so close. Thank you.